Good day everyone, thank you for coming to my channel. Today I would like to showcase to you my special paladin, and it's a Hammerdin and a Smiter together. I don't really see this build on the US side, but it's a quite popular build on the Asia side, and I really like it too. I mean, I had a Hammerdin and a Smiter separately before, but this guy does it all. He does both at the same time. So let me show you my gears, the whole shebang, and I would like to show you like a cow room that I have open here in Chaos and Baal, and also I'm gonna do the torch run so you guys can see. Now for my item, it starts with the CTA, and it's a 5/6 CTA on a 3 concentration 3 blessed hammer base, and this is what I use for my hammer side. And this base is not that hard to get. On a non-ladder too, you can find them pretty easily, but this is really important for this spec because it's a hybrid spec, right? So my armor is a Enigma Gothic plate. It's a perfect base, perfect roll, and yeah, this is just yeah, I chose this for the graphics. I like the way Paladin looks on this one. For my helm, I have this rare helm with 2 pally, 20 FCR, lightning damage, life stolen, life and all resist, where I put an increased attack speed and a resist jewel in here to make it 32 total. Now I wish this had one more socket, but that would I guess cost me more. So, but yeah, it's not a bad helm for me. And for my belt, yeah, what else? A Raj, since it's like a hybrid. And one of my rings is a FCR ring with strength and mana. And this is what allows me to also not put any strength into my stats. I didn't put any strength because my items have strength. And for my glove, I'm using Mage Fist. And the reason why I'm not using double up is like, if it's double up, I think I need to put more strength. It's like 156. I didn't want to do that, so that's why. And then for my Ami, I'm using a crafted 20 FCR Pally Ami. Like, I got this for real cheap on D2JSP. Just, I guess the guy, he just rolled this, he wanted to get rid of it. He was selling it for like 20 gold on D2JSP, so I snagged it ASAP. It was like 2 years ago, I guess. Still have it. Let's see, and for my other ring, I'm using Ravenfrost, because it's kind of like a requirement as a part of like a melee. And boot would be Gore. And for my spirit, I'm using 35 FCR Secretarch. So I'm hitting 125 FCR. So to do the math, right, 20, 20, 40, 50, 70, 105, 125. So I'm hitting the maximum FCR with this setup. So it's not that bad at all, I think. And on switch, I'm using Last Wish. I wish this had enhanced damage, but I picked this up like at the end of the ladder. This guy was selling for real cheap. I'm like, my god, no negotiation, just pick it up, it's too good. So I have it since it was like 5 ladders ago, and I still have it. And on my shield, I'm using Exile on a Secretarch with a 45 resist all base. It's almost perfect. It's 9 off, and I rolled so many times, and I was like, man, this is the best I can get. So I stopped here. So this would be my Smiter side, right? This is how I do my Smiter fighting here. So those are my items. For stats, yeah, I didn't put anything into strength, but thankfully everything worked out because some of my items have strength. And then dex 75% with your holy shield, pretty standard, and rest into Vit. Now for my talents, the base is a Hammerdin, and with that base you're tweaking little things to make it into this hybrid. So max figure, because that's part of the Hammerdin requirement. And I have one in salvation here, and this is like a 1-point wonder. Like when you go fight Mephisto, like he has like crazy conviction, or I believe it's like minus 120. But with this, like your merc doesn't die. I mean, that, I think to me that says a lot, because merc always dies in these torch runs, and but he doesn't die. so it's pretty, it's very helpful. And for the offensive aura, so pretty standard with the Hammerdin setup. You max these two, and I just put 1 point into here, which would be the smiter side once again. And then pretty typical here, max blast hammer, and then I'm just putting points into holy shield as I level now. And on my mercenary, I'm using insight because once again, it's a Hammerdin base, and Hammerdin is very mana hungry, so it's like insight is kind of mandatory here. And I'm using a Endario's Visage with increased attack speed and fire res jewel. With this setup though, because this is a great Polex, like it's not hitting any breakpoints, so ideally you should just have a Ral rune in here because the jewel is like, it's useless, kind of. It's kind of waste of jewel, but yeah, just before you guys like settle on these weapon base, you should definitely look at the speed and make sure you're at the right breakpoint that you want. And then I'm using a random fort. I just need the enhanced damage mostly and the basic res. So yeah, I believe that was my I think I introduced everything. So let me go ahead and do some runs and show you guys how it's like. So right now, damage wise, my hammer is 15. That's a solid Hammerdin, right? What more can you ask from a Hammerdin? Even when I had a normal Hammerdin using like Hodo or Suicide Branch, like I got up to like 15, 16k. So the damage is right there. It's not like so lacking. Oh, looks like my belt needs a repair. Oh yeah, pretty typical Hammerdin stuff. So when I farm like just regular stuff, I just do the Hammerdin. If I'm doing like single target and that needs like some attention, I would go ahead and turn into the smiter side. But even like Baal, like on a Hammerdin, it's like so easy. Just make sure you position it right so the hammer hits him. So yeah, this is the build of the playstyle. So far it's just it's very powerful Hammerdin. Like I don't lack anything, although I'm this kind of hybrid style. But if you think about it, like okay, so if you're like pure Hammerdin, for example, like what would you put on your boot? Like track, 15-15 track, or like what, War Traveler for strength vid. And I guess War Traveler will give you MF. But I don't know, like Tri-Res boot? Yeah, I don't think so. It's kind of like, even if you're pure Hammerdin, your boot selection is kind of funky. And I guess the glove, yeah, Mage Fist, or it would be a Trance glove, right? Because you would want that FCR. So it's really similar. And thankfully, like even though like I'm this hybrid with the smiter, like those things kind of like doesn't really like pull me down. So as you can see, it's pretty fast, very typical. But Hammerdin is really hacks though. Like as far as I can remember in Diablo 2, old days, I guess, again. Ooh, Superior Archon Print. Let me see that. 3 socket and 9 enhanced defense. Ooh, if this was like a 50 enhanced defense, that would actually be worth pretty decent amount. I mean, yeah, 3 socket Archon Plate is pretty rare. Like, people want this. Kind of. Well, at least I can hold on to it. At worst case, I could make Enigma myself. Or Treachery, if I decide to build another, character that might need Treachery. I mean, I don't know, like, I have like 40 plus tunes and I don't play them all the time, so I think I should stop making, but right now, like, I am debating on a build, or tune, I should say. It's a Paladin. It's a very strong paladin, a storm lasher paladin, like or dreamed in paladin to be more exact. So usually dreamed in, you use a grief, phase blade, dream helm, and shield and go around. So instead of using a grief phase blade, you use stormlash, ethereal's audit. And stormlash has that static field effect, and that's what's really helpful. And also it has a 1 to like 147 lightning damage, and I'm not sure if that would apply to your holy shock damage with the dream, but I think it might. I know SOJ's lightning damage, or like T-God's lightning damage, or like High Lord's lightning damage, those do apply. So I think it could apply. But anyways, so yeah, as I'm talking away, just killing cows, nice and smooth. Where's the king? I want to kill the king. Because I opened this cow room on a different tune, and she's outside. It's the sorceress, and she will never enter this game. And from what I understand, as long as she doesn't enter this game, like her cow's not dead, or cow king's not dead, hence she can still open the game. So this is how I kind of like, roll your shield. Okay, now let me just kind of curious. No, nothing bad. Yeah, so that was the cow run, I think. Yeah, let me go ahead and move on to Arcane Sanctuary. Okay. Oh, maybe I should repair it too, I forgot. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm getting my 20 FCR from the belt, right? Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and make it a fast run. Well, here, let me kill like decent packs too. I don't want to make this too long, And you know what? Why don't I just go for like boss packs? Those, if I see like those elite, kind of like that, I'll go ahead and kill that. Okay. Anything here? Ooh, wow. That's a lot right here. Okay. When I kill Diablo, I'll go ahead and turn it into a Smiter version, so you guys can see. Okay, let's rare ring. I'll check it out later. Okay. Alright. Don't die, huh? The Hammerdin is, too OP, right? You have such a high defense, as well as like, high offense. I guess the only thing is that, it's that hammer rolling, the rotating, that's, how it attacks, so it's kind of like a little funky. Yeah. Oof. Everything dies. I'm curious, like, do you still get EXP from that? When those guys die? Just kind of curious about that all of a sudden. But here's my Smiter version. Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry, I wasn't attacking. I don't know why. Thought I was. That's a pretty typical Smiter here too. And, I guess, ooh, let me see that. Ah, yeah, I have that here. Like, normally if you're a dedicated Smiter, you would have that maxed out, right? And for me, like, I only have 1 point into Smite. But, to be honest, like, really, it's good enough. Okay, let me go ahead and do some repairs and stuff too, and a little banking. Oh, no, I don't have enough gold for that. Let's see. Okay. Now let me like unload that armor. Okay. and check out Baal. But before that, just make a quick stop here. Right, it's almost a shame if you don't, because they're so quick. Like, I have gotten decent stuff from here, like, you know, bird runes, or like jaw runes. So yeah, it's like, so quick, you know, really, you guys should always kill that. Okay, let me just run to, Baal. Yeah, I would love to, you know, spend time and kill these too, but yeah, I don't want to waste too much of your time. Just show you the gist. But yeah, if I see like you know, those kind of like, yeah, let me go ahead and kill that. Oh, completely wrong way. Let's see. Oh, okay, completely wrong way. Yeah, I don't use map hack. Like, I'm so afraid to get banned again. You know, like, I just can't afford to get banned on these accounts. Just, if I do, oh, I don't know. I'll just quit, like, this. I'll never come back to Diablo 2. But from what I heard, like, the last ban wave was like, I don't know, like 10 years ago? And I was out of the game. You know, like, I left the game so many times and came back so many times. But, you know, hopefully Blizzard doesn't do any more ban waves. I mean, why now at this point? This game is so old. Well, who knows? And to be honest, if Blizzard actually does the ban wave, they'll be making money. Because the banned, you know, botters, you know, usually Chinese farmers and all, like, they have to rebuy the game. So, you know, that's like profit for Blizzard. Actually, there is like, you know, financial gain to be had for Blizzard to be doing the ban wave. Okay, finally found this. Alright, ooh, wow, burning souls. Oh my god, that looks not fun. Oh, better be careful. There's suicide little things too. Okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me bring my other two. Because the second wave? Ooh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the second wave is annoying actually for Paladin. Or that's fine because I'm a Hammerdin and a Smiter. Yeah, you know, I should just smite them to death. Ooh, yeah, let me rebuff. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, this is better than doing the holy fire. I don't like doing the holy fire. Okay. Now these, I guess I can finish off as a hammer. Okay. Now, I don't know why my character just dropped out again. The server's been weird lately. Today, the server went down for like 40 minutes too. Like, it just gave like the gold warning. All of a sudden it says server will come down in 10 minutes. And, you know, usually it gives you like a countdown. Like, at the 5-minute mark, it will warn you again. And then like 4, 3, 2, 1. But, I don't know, like, it just gave that one 10-minute warning. And that was it. And I was kind of playing, expecting to see more warnings, and then it just kicked me out. So, I don't know, remaster? Maybe? But, I don't know. If they can do it like I said in other videos, I'll be worried. Yeah, Hammerdin, right? So strong. What can you say? 15k? I don't know what you guys think about the remaster, but again, like, I'll be worried because, you know, Blizzard's linking everything to the Battle.net app. So what does that mean, you know? What about Sandbox? Can I still, you know, play 2 Diablo on one computer? So, you know, I wish actually they don't touch things. Just keep it the way it is. That'd be better. Wow, that was like one of the worst drops I've ever seen. Ghost Spear blue. Yeah. Anyways, so that was the run. And like I said, let me go ahead and do the torch. I'll show you guys how that's like. Ooh. Dual stat though. Life leech but low attack rating. Okay. Now let me go ahead and pop my organs. Alright, let's do this. Usually I go to the bottom and learn Mephisto first. That's my normal thing. So now I have the salvation on. And just go. And if you look at my resist, oh, I have fade on right now too, so it's okay. And see my mercenary too. Like he's not minus. He's okay. Like with this 1 point, like I have not had the mercenary die at all. Because, you know, he has enough resist. So, you know, with Baal, I just go in here, let him teleport to me and just, you know, smack him down one-on-one. And then Diablo. Like, so this is the way I do it. Like I see some people like they come from the top. Like I don't know how they do that. I don't know. Like this is just the way I figured out. And this is what I'm used to. So yeah, just sit here, stand through the, you know. Okay. Let me go ahead and see what I got. And this is the way I do it. It's a little risky. You know, you never know. Like, you know, if I lose connection, so I could lose my torch. Ooh, 1918 Druid. It's actually kind of decent. I am tempted. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and do my transfer on that later somehow. But anyways, that was the run. So as you see, like, you know, doing the torch run, you know, in this hybrid spec, completely doable. Not a problem at all. And I have this high defense too because, you know, I'm a Hammerdin. Anyways, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Hopefully I made you guys want to try this build. And if you have any questions or comments, just please post below. And yeah, thank you for watching. Have a good one.